Hey boys, welcome to the brand new career mode in Rugby League Live 4. It's what we've all been waiting for, and so I know I was going to do a poll for the team, but honestly, I got the game early. Like my first video that probably will have went up by now, I sort of explained it a little bit there, but I got the game early, and then it was sort of like I don't have time to do a poll, so I decided to go with the New Zealand Warriors, and we're going all Kiwis. We're going to be the New Zealand the New Zealand international side in internationals as well, and Queensland. And yeah, I decided to go with the Warriors for a couple of reasons. One, because they're probably like this. I think they're the second lowest rated team, other than the Newcastle Knights. But I look at their squad, and they do have like I think people said this before, that they think their player ratings are pretty low, and I do probably agree with that. A lot of their forwards, I think, probably a little lower than what they should be, but I'm like, you know, it's a good side here, the Warriors, but let's see if we can't, you know, realize the potential of the New Zealand Warriors here. But I will say, we've got it on I've got it on veteran difficulty, and it is hard. I talked about this in my first video that would have went up, but the game is an absolute challenge. It's so difficult, and there's a couple of reasons that I'm finding it difficult. One, the defense. I'm getting better at the defense, but the main thing is just switching of players. I just find it really awkward, and after playing like a bit longer, I've got to say I don't like the way you switch players. Some people may disagree, some people may agree. In my opinion, I don't like the way you switch players in this game. I can't hit the buttons properly. It's just in an awkward spot for me for some reason. But we're choosing our Auckland Nines lineup here. I was fucking around with it. Honestly, I didn't know who to bloody put where. Honestly, I was like, we pretty much got a full strength side. And I actually haven't played. This will be my first Auckland Nines game of Rugby League Live 4, and I was pretty worried going into it because the game is hard, 13 on 13, and I'm like, Auckland Nines, there's so many gaps and so much room to move. We could get absolutely pumped in this game. So hopefully we can do a decent performance. But yeah, it's going to be a challenging season. We're playing, like I said, playing on veteran. I do not expect to like, I'll be happy if we make the finals in our first year, in all honesty. You know, the more I play, the better I get and stuff, and maybe it'll get easy, but I just don't see the game getting easy. Just the way the AI play, and the biggest thing, I was talking about it before, but the difficulty, like I said, defense, but the thing I find more difficult is offense. The Auckland Nines, like I said, I don't know how easy it is. It's probably going to be easier to score points in the Nines, but in the 13-a-side game, I find it so difficult to actually score points because the AI defense is so solid. Like, they constantly, we just steamroll with Big Ben Madalino there. So maybe the Auckland Nines we can get a few points on, but that was nice. That was nice to see. We just absolutely monstered him. the AI defense, if I can get the point across, it's really good. Like, you just can't, awful pass, but we just can't, we're starting off well here. Hoffman just trying to get the pass away, couldn't get it away, but you just can't spread the ball wide quickly because you get knocked, you get absolutely nailed in a tackle, lose the ball, and also just the AI defense slides. Like, you just don't really get those 2-on-1 situations. Like in Rugby League Live 3, you just spread it out to the centers and wingers, and you get the 2-on-1. I think we just saw a Falcon there. We just saw a Falcon. I think the Manly guy just got sconed, but thankfully for them, it just paid off. So we look pretty good in that first attacking set there. As the kick goes up here, Iwate gets underneath it. He's going to shrug away, and he's going to score. I'll be honest, I was extremely angry with this try. This was a classic example of me trying to switch to the player right there, but while I was trying to switch, because I was like, I want to switch to the guy running next to him, so I was moving to a vast check out of the way at the same time, and eventually it switched to him as a beautiful ball. Sean Johnson gets leveled, but who was it? Hoffman, I think, straight through the gap. But yeah, it looked like a really awful bit of play, but I was trying to switch. It's Isaac Luke this time gets through. I throw the pass. I shouldn't have thrown it. I think I underestimated Luke's speed there. I could have potentially gone all the way, but I threw the ball. Yeah, just, playing a little bit like a headless chook at the minute, but we're playing, we're making some good breaks. It's good to see after coming from playing the full side, making like 0 line breaks. It's good to actually play Auckland Knights and get a few plays going. As we try another kick, the kicking as well. The kicking, I find the AI defense just gets up in your face way too quickly. Like, they're just too quick. Is this time, Frankenstein himself is gonna score. And this one, I don't know what happened here. It's just poor defense on our part. It's just poor defense, and you gotta bear with it. You'll understand when you play the game for the first time. I don't think anyone that's played this game for like the first time, and even that's played it for a bit now, can say this game is not hard. Like, it's not easy. It's difficult. So before you call me a terrible person, terrible player, I think I am pretty bad at this game. Like, I'm so used to Rugby League Live 3. This game plays completely different, and like I said, you'll see it when you get the game, whenever it is, if you get it early or if you have to wait, unfortunately. I was lucky enough, but yeah, hopefully everyone can play it soonish. But it's going to be half time there. Unfortunately, they are going to get a penalty. It was, I don't know what, it was sort of a knock on, and then I think one of our offside players picked it up, but I was just trying to get the ball away. Just trying to do something before the break. Like, we've had our opportunities in this first half, and it's got me, feeling decently about the prospects here. Taking on Manly, who are a good side. Like, the Auckland Lions for these rugby league games, they do pick their strongest teams, which is a little bit annoying. I would like if they picked like a weakened side, but they've gone with a full strength lineup. I mean, we've gone with our full strength lineup, so it's a tough game. I mean, the Manly side is very strong. So I think we're doing okay. It's right there. I try to get that little inside pass to the fullback running up. That is one of my favorite, plays that happened during the game. But that time, I think I was just a little too late to pass it. We got in each other's road, and the knock on resulted. But that right there, I love that. Natural play that happens as Frankenstein is gonna score his second, and this one, I mean, you can't do anything about this. In the full game, a couple more players might get in and help out, but in the nines, like, you're gonna get those 1-on-1 closer to the try line. It's like virtually impossible to defend against the AI. In Auckland Nines especially, like, it's just 1-on-1 tackles for days. So that little driving animation, it's a little OP in the nines, but we put ourselves there with knock on. So what you have to do is just not turn over the ball in a poor field position. But we got we're pretty much out of this game now, but we got a chance just to get a few combos going. It's a beautiful ball, Fusatua through the hole. That was actually a nice play. I like that a lot. Just sort of cut back on the angle. And I was stringing a few little plays together. It's got me excited watching this gameplay. It just looks more fluid than Rugby League Live 3. There's just more things happening, and it's good. Once again, I talked about this in the first video, but the last tackle, your playmaker just constantly doesn't get in the right position, and that is one of my more frustrating aspects of this game at the moment. And hopefully it can be remedied. Hopefully it can be patched, because yeah, when the playmakers just sort of stand in no man's land, it is quite frustrating. As Frankenstein, I don't know how he didn't drop that ball. It was pretty fortuitous right there. As Tommy Trebojevic, haven't really seen him at all. Like, he's definitely the danger man, but it's pretty much been the forwards that are killing us. But that is the first episode done and dusted. Hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy this series. Like, I'm looking forward to it. look forward to more to come, and I'll see you guys in the next one.